Hello, fellow pun lovers! Welcome back to another corny collection of a month of dad jokes. February may be the shortest month of the year, but the 2 videos and 24 shorts I made in just those 4 weeks have proved to be surprisingly conducive to growth. In fact, this humble channel has grown so much, it gained double the subscribers that joined in January. Oof, try saying that 5 times fast. For those who've joined in the last month, welcome to my corner of the internet. I hope you enjoy your stay and that you don't mind my unusual way with words. For those who have been here since 2025 began and or well before that, I thank you for your continued encouragement and support. It's what keeps me as bright as I am. Without further ado, please enjoy these February dad joke shorts and stick around at the end for some closing thoughts. It's a new month and a new double pun day Sunday. Some people have a lot of trouble sleeping. Me, I could do it with my eyes closed. If you think that's a funny joke, then dream on. Why is it so important to act quickly during a flood? It's an emergency. It's Groundhog's Day, water missed opportunity. Like, here's one. What did the groundhog say when his drink got empty? Can you get me a refill? As in Punxsutawney Phil? No? I guess today was a buy 2 get pun free, and you get what you pay for. I am not a narcissist. I'm way better than that. Really? I mean, it is a common insult these days. Either that or a descriptor. Why couldn't the computer take its hat off? Caps lock was on. For that, I tip my hat to you. See if you could top that in the comments. I had a dream I was eating a giant marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. I know I'd be down in the mouth if that happened to me. Badoomch. Dad, Mom was complaining that you don't buy your flowers often enough. In my defense, I didn't even know your mom sold flowers. That joke just went to seed, hoping he actually rose to the occasion after pawing their leg. Some people can't see the forest for the trees. Until next time, have a plantastic day, buds. What did the dentist name his boat? The Tooth Fairy. Truth be told, that's not a bad joke. Though now I'm just imagining a fairy ferrying baby teeth down a river, kind of like Karen in the river Styx. Or like a gondolier in Venice. A dentist from Venice who names his boat the Tooth Fairy. By gum, that's funny. What do you guys think? Don't worry, I can handle the tooth. Double pun day Sunday, you get 2 for the price of pun. I gave my daughter a locket for her 16th birthday. Now she's independent. Now see, that would work better if she had a photo of her in the necklace. Then she'd literally be independent. I love pianos. They have the keys to my heart. Be careful if you fall in love with a musician though. You might get played. That's all you get for now. Have a puntastic weekend. Have you ever been to Engagement, Ohio? It's between Dayton and Marion. Being a diligent researcher, I actually looked up if Engagement, Ohio exists. Sadly, it does not. Though I did find this very nice picture of a sculpture in Vancouver, Canada called Engagement, so that's something. But I digress. Ohio is the home to some great many interesting places, including Cedar Point, roller coaster capital of the country, and Twinsburg, Ohio, that has an annual Twins Days festival. My twin sister and I have gone up to Twinsburg a couple of times now. Anybody actually from Ohio watching these shorts? Leave a message in the comments. What do you call a retired miner? Doug. Is it groundbreaking? No. Is it deep? Also no. Pretty ordinary as far as puns go. And even when my calendar doesn't give me gems, I can still pun for gold in my own mind. My own mind. Hope your day rocks. If Apple owned a dance stadium, would it be called the Macarena? Nah, I don't think so. It would be called Macarena if McDonald's owned a dance stadium. If Apple owned it, it would be the iMacarena. As in, iMacarena. What type of luggage do vultures bring with them on airplanes? Carrion. That joke's dead on arrival. Why would a vulture even need a plane to fly? It has wings! Duh! Speaking of flies, those vultures better clean up after themselves. Hey, this joke came full circle. Oh no, circling vultures! I gotta go. Come back tomorrow for the next dad joke. A dad joke for Valentine's Day? For me, they're hard to resist. Let's see what we have today. Let her rip. My boss told us that a customer complained about an employee with bad posture. I have a hunch it's me. You know what? I can't stand this. I don't ask for much from a daily dad joke calendar, but I at least expect it to have a heart or flowers or chocolate-related joke. Something. Today of all days. Punchline? More like hunchline. I'm sorry. I take it back. I can't stay mad at a calendar. Just feeling tense, I guess. Might get a massage later. It's time for another Double Pun Day Sunday. How much does an influencer weigh? An Instagram. Now, here's the thing. Not all folks on Instagram share the same weight. A metric unit must be consistent. Otherwise, it just can't measure up. Also, who's out trying to weigh influencers in the first place? It'd be hard to get a good reading since everybody's trying to scale up. Anyway, last night I dreamed that I was the author of The Lord of the Rings. I've been Tolkien in my sleep. You know, I wonder how long it took them to notice. Or if they woke up extra shired the next morning. Tired. Might need to invest in self-care. Build better habits. Don't know why I'm misspeaking so much today. Starting to get a case of worm tongue. Hope these dad jokes were entertaining. If not, well, sorry man. I ordered a deck of cards online, but it's been 2 weeks and they haven't gotten here yet. I contacted the seller and they assured me they were dealing with it. Terrible customer service, to call a spade a spade. Sometimes we just gotta play the hand we're dealt. Hope your day is aces. I think I'm allergic to the gym. Every time I go there, I have trouble breathing and start sweating a lot. Like most folks, I thought this was just a typical dad joke. Haha, very funny, so I actually looked it up. Apparently, to my great surprise, exercise-induced anaphylaxis is a real thing, and it's no laughing matter. So unless you or someone you know has a severe allergic reaction to exercise, chances are good it falls under the making excuses umbrella. Consider this a PSA or punny surprise advice. When working out, always exercise caution. The more you know. What do you call a nervous javelin thrower? Shakespeare. I see your point, but it isn't that sharp. Much ado about nothing if you ask me. But you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Dad, my teacher was telling us about cloning today, but I don't think I understand it. Well, that makes 2 of us. If cloning actually existed, I'd be beside myself. Whoa. Funny enough, since I actually have a twin sister, I've got plenty of experience making people see double. Shout out to the amazing Bettina and her own fantastic YouTube channel. She and I may not be clones, but we're definitely 2 of a kind. Subscribe to either or both of us and your good times are sure to multiply. My favorite superhero is Typo Man. He rights all the wrongs. Okay, that's pretty funny. One of those jokes that's better to read than hear, but still. There's actually a video game called Typo Man where the whole world is made of text, the hero, the enemies, the platforms. Really fun puzzle game, 10 out of 10, would play again. Getting back to Typo Man as your classic comic book hero, I've got the perfect alter ego name for him. You ready? Autocorrect. What kind of adventures would Typo Man the superhero have? Tell me a story in the comments. Double Pun Day Sunday, pun number 1. Where do saplings go to learn? Elementary school. I'll go out on a limb here and say that was a pretty good joke. Kinda sappy, but I'll leave it at that. Joke number 2. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself today. I finished a puzzle in just a couple hours, and the box said 2 to 4 years. Talk about a piece of work. Don't know how many pieces they had to put together or how old they actually are, but if they're proud of themselves, that's what counts. Though if they accidentally swallow any, I hope they find that inner peace. There's a big unsolved robbery case going on at the local IKEA. The police are having trouble putting the pieces together. Quite puzzling. But yeah, I'm gonna call that a top shelf joke. Funny enough, it makes me think of this art I posted like 8 years ago, back when Bright Idea was still a blue unicorn. Where is it? There it is, we have a bright IKEA. Go for buying furniture you put together yourself, stay for the puns. Subscribe to this channel and there's plenty more dad jokes in store. Dad, how are we gonna sneak candy into a movie theater? Don't worry, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I gotta admit, that made me snicker. Well, now the bar's been raised, can we expect more nutty jokes like this? I sure hope so. I'm enjoying this too much. Okay. How did the owl manage his bad breath? Owltoids. Ha! What a hoot. I will be honest, I'm as much a bird nerd as I am a word nerd, so this pleases me greatly. Feather or not, the owl still has bad breath. I'm sure they meant well. The Queen of England was so upset with her poker hand that she threw the cards in the toilet. It was a royal flush. Some do refer to the loo as the porcelain throne. Indeed, those cards were thrown down the drain. Sounds like she needs to rein in that temper. Okay, I'll bow out. Better to quit while I'm ahead. Or have a head. Oof. Last day of February, what have we got? How did the drummer sell her sofa? Percussion. There's only one way to follow up a joke like that. Are you ready? Boom boom. Ah, that feels better. What a way to drum up business. Wonder if the customer paid with couch or credit. If they used a card, I hope they didn't get reclined. That's all for February, folks. Time to march forward. Wow, February was a fine month full of funnies, wasn't it? Looking back, I feel more confident in my delivery than I was last month, and in my ability to turn even an joke into at least something interesting. This daily practice has become something I genuinely look forward to. Ripping pages, riffing on dad jokes, sharing them with you, and seeing what you all have to say. Speaking of which, check out this video's companion, a comment compilation for February, in which me and a few more friends read over 120 witty replies compared to January's 87. If you'd like to compare and contrast the first and second months, and see some videos from years past, check out my Pun Lovers playlist. I'll keep adding to it as 2025 goes on, so people don't have to swipe through all the shorts in order to see them all if they don't want to. Also, if you'd like to hear your voice reading any punny comments you've written on my shorts released in March, feel free to reach out and contact me via my Tumblr, Bluesky, or email. Either way, don't forget to keep an eye out for more, wait for it, bright ideas. Until next time, see you later.